Hey, welcome to the channel. So in this video I would like to discuss if science is really limitless as many of us believe. Also, science is a discipline that works on the basis of evidences and reasoning which could be proven mathematically or experimentally. So a fact or a phenomena may not be regarded to be scientifically valid even if it exists or is true until enough evidence is available or is proved to be true by experimentation. There are several instances where you can see this. We all know the famous kite experiments in which Benjamin Franklin almost risked his life to prove that lightning is a form of electrical energy. The same was the case when many thinkers and philosophers claimed that Earth has to be spherical and not flat. Nobody believed it until it was proved to be true in future. Well, there are some people who still doesn't believe it to be true. You know the deal with those flat earthers. Yeah, so except those, most of us believe that Earth is round or spherical. No offense intended. Yeah, so yeah, there are several other cases as well which emphasize the importance of evidence or proof to validate a fact scientifically. But the thing is, just because you couldn't prove something doesn't mean that it doesn't exist or is not true. The best example would be of a black hole. Nobody knows what happens inside it, and it's claimed that even the laws of physics behave differently in there. But that doesn't restrict us from guessing or imagining. As Einstein once said, knowledge is limited. It can only take you from one point to another, but imagination is limitless. It encircles the entire universe. Every scientific theory, begins as an imagination, and it is by constant addition of evidence and reasoning it gets accepted scientifically. So in one way we can say that science is limited by evidences and reasoning. So this is where comes the concept of metaphysics. As the word of Greek origin itself suggests, meta means beyond and physics means, well, physics, which can be extended to a broader meaning as science. So metaphysics explores the logical possibilities of an idea as being true based on logical reasoning and critical thinking without the worry for gathering proofs and evidences. This makes metaphysics more flexible to imagination than science is, while at the same time the results are more obviously questionable because there is no proof as such. To be precise, no solid proof as such. Nevertheless, questions don't stop us from thinking. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy, but it would not be fair to tell that it has no connection with science. If we look at the past, most of the ancient discoveries and theories which were proven later to be scientifically true were given by philosophers and not scientists. And as a matter of fact, there was no particular designation as a scientist in the past. If we look at the Greek philosophers such as Aristotle, who is known as the father of biological science, Pythagoras, who gave the famous principle known by his name, were all philosophers and not scientists. Well, they were actually, but they were designated as philosophers. Further, the same is true globally. If we look at the past of India, the discoveries of Aryabhatta about space and movement of planets, Acharya Kananda about the concept of atoms as indivisible component of matter, and many others, all were based on ideas and theories that lacked solid evidences, but was proved to be true later scientifically. So this brings us to our final verdict about if science is limited or not. So I believe that science is limited by evidences and experiment-based reasoning and all, which is a good thing because science gives us something that's unquestionable and reliable, and thus the results can be used for inventions of many other things. While metaphysics and philosophy is unbounded by barriers of evidences and all of which gives us more freedom of thought, and although the results may or may not be true, it can create a spark for new discoveries. So that's what I wanted to discuss with you. So if you can agree with me or disagree with me, it's all up to you. Please let me know about that in the comment section. If you like the content, please like the video, and thanks for watching.